Hi, this is the face that talks to you. You told me if I have time, I could write for you the vowels in Portuguese. I think this is a good way because I have some place to write down, and I think it's easier to understand. Okay, but I don't want to sound like a class. I'm teaching you. I'm just showing you a curiosity about my language, right? So let me find here the pencil. Okay. Like I said to you, in Portuguese, we have the five vowels that you have in English. Like I think in Spanish and other languages they're the same. We have A, E, I, O, U, but in Portuguese we say A, E, I, O, U. Those are the names in Portuguese. A, I, O, U. But although, like in English, we have the name of the vowels, but the vowels has different sound, right? And I said to you, the letter A, it has a high sound or open sound, longer sound, a shorter, a lower sound, and a nasal sound. It's so common in Portuguese to have a nasal sound, like have the word, oh, let me put like banana, all right? In English is banana, in Portuguese is banana. Similar, right? I don't understand why in Spanish is plátano, plátano, plátano. Doesn't make sense. But we have banana. So we have here ba is the open sound. We have nan. This a they have a nasal sound nan, ba nan. You have here na, okay, is a lower sound of a. Então banana, banana, okay. We have another words with open a, lower a, like amor, that means love. We have amanhã. This is an interesting word because the word is like this. We have amanhã. We have two nasal sounds. That's interesting. Amanhã. You know, interesting, right? This sound and this sound are nasal, and this one is open. Amanhã. Yes, and this nasal sound in Portuguese, they are represented by this little accent, little symbol above the letter A, and you say this is or when you have N or M after. So okay, those are the same sound, just represented in different ways. For example, words with we have like the word no, right? That means no. We have the word pão, that means bread. Okay, we have the word chão, that means floor. Okay, or the word mãe, that means mother. All right, so this is, and also the other letters has the same logic. Okay, the nasal sounds, like I have the letter E in Portuguese is letra E, letter E is E in Portuguese. We have the word elefante, all right? Example of example of an E with a higher open sound, elefante, elefante. right? That means elephant. Okay, elefante. All right, elefante. All right. We also have the higher, the open e. For example, the word um, I think pé. That means foot, né? Pé. Look at the difference. Elefante, pé. Pé is open. And we also have the nasal, nasal e. Like for example, a word tem, right? Tem means have, right? So we have the three sound of a e. Like I said to you in the audio before, the letter I is easier because they have just um, they have just two sound or the normal e, right? Oh, sorry. This letter in Portuguese is called e. I know for you in English is I, but in English is e. That make a real confusion for my students because when I say e for them, they think about the letter a. No, they think about e. Confusing. When I say letter e for my students, they think about this letter I, and I say E, they think about this. So a mess in their mind. But okay, I have this letter, okay, and have for example the word. Let me think about a word. Um, you have the word ilha. That means island. Okay, ilha, normal sound of e. And we have the word, for example, índio. Índio. Okay, that has the sound of nasal I. Okay, índio. Right, ilha, índio. Ilha, índio. Right, it always has this nasal. The letter O, we have an open O, like the word pó, that means potter in English. We have the letter just O, né? That, for example, poder, poder, poder. Look, O, poder. Like this means power, okay, poder. And they also have the nasal O. For example, the word ônibus, ônibus, okay, ônibus. All right, that means bus, okay. In Portuguese, ônibus, ônibus, né? All right, and finally, the letter U is like the letter E. They have just two sounds. They have a normal sound like uva, uva, that means grape, and they have a nasal like uma, uma, that means one. Okay, in Portuguese. That's it, and that's why for we that speak Portuguese to speak Spanish, because the Spanish they have like a, e, o, u, just that. They don't have like variants of it. And then when we try to speak something in Spanish, we put the sound in Portuguese in Spanish, and English is complex too. I know the English has more sounds of vowels than Portuguese. This is crazy. But the most interesting, the most different sound in Portuguese is the nasal sound I said. Or you represent by the sign or after after the sound we have letter M or N. Okay, and for example, we have uh, on. Okay, just this letter receive no. Yeah, it's receive, right? They have this sign, but on they also have like um, on, and in, right? The nasal sound. So this is curiosity about my language, okay? The Portuguese, and I I I I I have to say it's a complex language. It's a complex language. I teach English to my students, and I always say to them, there are parts in English I think it's easier to understand than Portuguese, and there are parts in English it's harder to understand than in Portuguese, right? And that's it.